In January of this year, I put out a video of 3 hot titles that I was really hoping would release in 2023. Some of that may happen and some of it may not. But today I want to talk to you about Transience and why you should be slapping this on your wish list today. We're going to be talking about their DEVLOG 3 that they just put out, and the sheer differences that they have made from the time that I put out my video until now, which has been roughly less than 6 months. All the video footage you're going to see above is owned and produced by bigfry and the members of his team that have been putting this video game together. It's not available to the public yet, and there is no testing available, and they will let us know when there is. So for now, we have their devlogs to look forward to when it comes to video footage. One of the first things that they discussed inside of their devlog was how they added new pathing, lighting, and extra items to give that more futuristic touch, like this landing pad, to the game. And frankly, the map changes always look better and better every time they put out a devlog. The environment team that they have working on this learned something new, and they apply it, and they apply those items constantly to this world. You can see it by the things that they add, including this actual object that is in Houston. This was painted by someone, and this exists. So while we have this dystopian future, they have also grounded it by allowing us to see some of the past history that is rooted to the city before it expanded to what it is now. Every time you see the cityscape, either directly or indirectly in the background, it reminds me of a game called Perfect Dark. I speak about it a lot. It's one of my favorite games, and you can see a real draw here for games of that type here. But some of the other technology and things that they're going to institute in the game will also draw from like Max Payne and other games of that nature. So there's even a touch of games that I've never experienced in here, which is going to be fantastic for me because I will get a taste of that as well, a new experience altogether in a dystopian future. One of which that you're going to see here is a map that they've been working on for a while called Server Facility. According to the devlog itself, they wanted this to be a real corporate feel, and that I believe they have directly accomplished with this. I haven't even played it or seen anything behind the scenes. It's just from the devlogs, and I already have that feeling just looking at it. Along with the environment design, they've also given our first look at what the character is going to look like for the protagonist of the story. This is our first look at the protagonist himself, Eli Don't Fuck With Me Reed, which you can clearly see is the design element for this. This character looks amazingly badass, looks amazingly seasoned, and looks like he is just ready to rumble at any time. So far we got a head and shoulders shot. I can't wait to see the full character layout for him, but then again, we also are going to be playing in a first person view, so who knows what we'll see with it and how far the cutscenes will go. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the cutscenes will be like, because we haven't seen any outside of the new storyboards that they have added to the game, and these have been adjusted throughout time as they go on. And they have a voice actor for this that is sensational, and I love his voice and the way they decided to lay it out. They decided to do some changes to the storyboards, which I think is going to be great, but I have some feedback when it comes to the storyboard because they specifically asked for some. They stated that they were trying to find a way where they didn't slow the character's movement down and walk just to extend out the time to be able to play the actual prologue that they want to play in the game. One of the best ways I've ever seen it implemented without stalling the player base is to allow it to continue to play in the background, which kind of defeats the purpose of the storyboards. So what would be really cool is to allow the storyboards to continue to give you the option to skip the storyboards or skip everything. If you skip the storyboards, it will continue to play the audio in the background like it does in Diablo 3, and then you can just control the volume from there, or they can close it and skip it from there. And then this way you can add a journal system to be able to have people go back and follow the journals to go back and read your storyline. However, that suggestion goes into the design of more interface design and UX design and more space and things to do that may not be prudent to development at this point, because it's just another item to add on to the exhaustive list of things that they're already doing. If you guys like the coverage so far, make sure you hit that subscription button, hit the bell notification to know when I put out a new video. If you'd like to see more content where I cover devlogs and development of upcoming games, then let me know down in the comments down below. We also got to see some of the weapons they're going to be putting out with, which is the P90 here, and then we got the MP5 inspired SMG. There's going to be a Saiga shotgun that comes up here that they've been working on. All these models look fantastic, by the way. We got the F2000. I've never really played with this gun, so this is one of the items that I was saying was going to be neat to be able to play with. We got new attachments that are being worked on and gray boxed out. That have been finished and touched up. They look fantastic from a res perspective. And can we talk about this gun? This gun is just pure sex. I love everything about this gun. The new attachments and the look of the gun, including the little detail of the finger notch in front, is just absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure this gun is going to be fantastic. It's going to remind me of that Half-Life 2, the corporate assault rifle that you used to get in the game, the pulse rifle. That it's going to be dope. In the last devlog, we got introduced to their gadget system, which is shoots out from your wrist. This is a new EMP that they have. They'll actually dim the lights for a short time and come back in cameras. I thought this concept was really cool, and I can't wait to see it. This is absolutely amazing right here. They have instituted their drag system. I do have some feedback to this where they had brought up, I kind of wish there was like the, you know, like the old school container that you could shove the body into, except I would like to see the AI program to actually search that container rather than just having an open space that you can toss it on the ground with. We got a quick look there at their actual med packs and what looks like stamina or ability pack that you're going to have to be able to use in it. The movement in the game just in a gray box is really smooth and fluid. I'm really interested to see how it works out in actual gunfights and gunplays. I have a video that's going to be coming out that talks about what drew me to FPS games after being so long in the MMO space, and hopefully we'll be able to see some of the things that have driven me to start playing games like that will be very present in this title. You're going to be seeing some of their reload animation up here. Their animation team is very good at what they do. And on top of that, they plan on adding a system very much like Borderlands where you can get a quick glimpse of the gun and items on it, see if you want to pick it up. I pray that you guys do not put in a color system like this is an orange gun, this is a purple gun, this is a blue gun. While it doesn't have an MMO feeling, I kind of hope you guys stay away from that aesthetic altogether. On a final note, I first got into content creation and I had the aspirations of making a game. And it is perfectly capable of a single person learning the things that are needed to be able to make a game. However, it's not the game that I would want to put out. The game I would want to put out would be the first banger of a game that I could, the one that had all the features that I wanted and the design elements and the development that I wanted. It didn't look like it was drawn with crayon. That is what bigfry and his crew are producing here. This is a community of friends and developers that was pulled together through the gaming space and through entertainment by streaming and producing videos. What it has resulted in is what I think we're going to see over the next 2 years, which is an explosion of independent developers coming from this space. Now, I'm not talking about a video game that's made by someone like me that will be, like a 2D platformer and a single developer. I'm talking a full-on production that is put together by talented members that have worked in the sections of their industry for years, or even have the talents or the chops to put it together or learn it and do it themselves. That is what they've created. They've created a studio and a production team together of friends and like-minded people who want to produce a product at a decent price and have loads of features and not be broken when it comes out. For that, I will always stand behind this project when it comes to no matter how much time they take. You can extend this project indefinitely and then eventually put it out. Why? Because they have not asked for any money. They don't want any prepayments. They don't want to go to Kickstarter. They don't want any of that. If you want to support this title, you can go over and see bigfry TV when he's live, and I'll supply a link to his stream down below so that you can find it, as well as the devlog itself so that you can watch the devlog. I highly suggest that you watch it. If you want to support this project, you start by hitting the wishlist button on Steam, because they got an incredible 20,000 people that have wishlisted this game, and wishlisting it helps them more than you can ever possibly know. Additionally, watching any content from the team or for bigfry directly supports the development of this game and the development team. I would like to thank you guys today for taking the time to watch my video, and remember to tell your loved ones that you love them often. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.